Somebody that we knew was caught giving fellatio in somebody else's apartment. So basically, they were a guest inside the friend's apartment. So we're going to call them R and K. All right. R has mayonnaise over their face. Pause. Right. Mayonnaise, we know what I'm talking about. Damn. That was delicious. So I'm like, he probably got that awesome dose.
Two best friends, up to something, spilling tea, but we keep it harmless. Yeah, we a little shady, but we safe with it. Laughing at the drama, never mean with it. Pull up to the mic in our own little way. We keep it shady, but safe.
Welcome back, everybody, to the 4th episode of Shady and Safe. Well, we can be a little shady, but we still safe. We keep it safe in a safe space. He keep it safe. I keep it safe. Not neither, because I talks about the people. Who is the shady and who is the safe? I feel like I'm the shady. You feel like I'm the safe? I don't know. No, I'm not. You definitely the shady. I'm about to say, because the stories I done told so far. You definitely the shady for real. I real bad for niggas now. Facts. Because now I know I got to duck or dodge my phone. Thank God I changed my number every 6 months. No. I got 2 phones. One for the plug and one for the loo. One for the plug and one for the hole. Yes. Even I don't got no holes. You know, celibacy is a new thing. I'm so serious. Why is you making that face at me? You ever see that meme where it telling me? Yes, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Why is you looking at me like that? Because why would you get on here like that? I'm so serious. I haven't done anything in 3 months. 3 months? 3 months. Tree. Chest. What's anything? Anything. Kissed. Oh, no, God. You ain't kissed in 3 months. No, God, no. Well, maybe you see, but some people don't even like it. I know people don't like. I don't like that level of romanticism unless we're there. Oh, see, some people like that. Like stranger kissing. No, that's how they do in Brazil. They just walk up to you and kiss you. Yeah, like fucking a stranger on the first night, you ain't kissing. And you kiss me in my mouth, get out. Oh, it gotta, yeah. What I say every episode? I have to do what you gotta do. You gotta pretend like you love me. I can't. So where did this celibacy? How long do you plan on being celibacy? Until I step into where I feel like I need to be. I feel like I stepped out a bit. I was celibate before for 8 months. And I cut my celibacy off because I felt like I was in a better place. I was working out, eating better, thinking better, doing a lot of different stuff. Met the guy that I was dating, and the dating is what ended the celibacy. Now, technically it didn't, because in the relationship of a year and 7 months, something about his energy felt wrong, so we didn't have sex for a year. Huh? And I was perfectly fine. Y'all together for a year and 6 months, and y'all didn't have a year and 7 months. And for a year, there was no sex. Because I can pick up a janky vibe. You're strong. It's not that I'm strong. The strength of the man. You don't mean it. Because you strong. So, but my thing was, and I meant it, and I mean that to this day. If I allow you to talk to me any kind of way, and mishandle me any kind of way, and I lay down, you didn't cheat you. No. Wanted to and could have. Because niggas was still in the inbox. And I was still sending messages like, I don't think this conversation is conducive to my relationship. Wow. I was still loyal. It's just, you may be single and you could talk to them hoes like that and they be all happy-go-lucky to fuck on you. Bitch, you talking the word. Yeah. You can't walk up to Queen Elizabeth and call her no hoe and get a crown jewel. My name is Elizabeth, motherfucker. I'm the queen. But I had this little celibacy, like, little couple of fruit months. Fruit little celibacy learn a little and people was pissing me off because they was acting like it's wrong to just, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I got to be going through something to be celibate. No, like, just, like, let me just chill. Like, what's going on? Like, you know what I'm saying? People don't realize sexual energy is really, really good energy. That's some good shit right there. I'm just saying, I want you to think about how you feel in sex as you're sharing that energy with somebody. I love my energy too. It's such. So it's good energy. Hold on. It's good energy, right? So you end up wasting it a lot of times in a lot of these moments. Yeah. Because then when the person leaves, yes, the sex was good while you were in it. But then when they're gone, a lot of times you feel so unsatisfied. Wow. You feel so void. Like, you be like, okay, what next? Like, you don't feel like I've accomplished something. Yeah. So it'd be wasted good energy. I'd have had sex where I felt like I could see stars. After I saw stars, everything went black. The person gone left. But it could be like that in a relationship too. Right. That's why what she said, if you want the nookie from Cookie, ditch the bitch. That's what level I was on. You can't be out here and just living how you want to live. And you want to lay up with somebody of my caliber. Not saying that I am somebody that sits way above anybody else, but it's I think higher of myself. I respect me. So why would I lay down with you and you don't respect me? That's crazy to me. You calling me a hoe and this and that and no. So for a year, yeah. Now we still kiss. We still cuddle. We still did certain things and he complained. Ultimately, he tried to blame his cheating on the fact we didn't have sex for a year. Turns out he was cheating 16 days into the relationship. Damn! 16 days. Damn! I at least will last some money. 16 days. That is it. He barely made a pay period. Damn. And at the end of it, I wasn't even mad. I was like, now I see my intuition, my metacognition. If y'all don't know, that's our word. It has been our word for years. But my metacognition, which is a real word, by the way, hoes, researcher, dictionary, Netherlands, the sword, the Britannica, encyclopedia. But I could feel it the whole time. And if I start really, really feeling it, I ain't never wrong. If I start having dreams about it, I'm definitely not wrong. And I had a dream of the person that he ended up leaving me for. That's the same exact person that he left me for. No. So I wasn't mad. I saw it coming from a mile away, so I disconnected in the relationship. Yeah. And even when we started having sex again towards the end of the relationship, I was fucking him for sport. Just cause. That's crazy. I was like, you better get this work, cause I got tucked up in this shit. My motherfucker thing. Ain't nothing else to do. I don't work my 9 to 5. I done did all my adult stuff. You the new toxic. Lay down. And in the words of Iggy, I get this work. Hey, don't start public what you're working with. I like dating profile lies. So if someone lies about their height or age, is that a red flag or is it for sure? It is. Yes, it is not forgivable. Right. What the fuck would make you okay? Bring it down. I have pulled up on people and people have pulled up on me. And fuck them being a catfish, they was an angler. You can't get lower than an angler fish. Okay? Complete fucking opposite of what you said you were. I have slammed my door in people's face. I have hit somebody with the hold on, I left the condoms in the car. And skirt off. Cause why did you lie? You told me you 6'2", I come here, you 5'4". You told me that you 180 pounds, I get here, you 340. You told me you look like LeBron James, I get here, you look like Leprechaun in the Hood. So I feel like it's unforgivable because why not be authentic? Because somebody gonna fuck with it. Somebody like thick people. Somebody like short people. Somebody like people of all different skin colors, hair textures, types, whatever it is. It's somebody out there. Boy, the second you have to pretend to get a motherfucker to like you, yeah, done deal. I don't know. I kind of feel like it depends. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you done had this profile for a minute, like, I think I seen it the other day. Like, I know somebody in real life, but their profile said they was 28. I know you 31. Who? Isn't he? No, you 31. Yeah. That's why I had to ask. I was like, you, because I don't be up there. I don't say. But exactly, people online because I update my photos. So I want you to see what the current means. People, I mean, the picture was current, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't going to go each year and update. You know what I'm saying? If it don't do it itself, it's supposed to do it itself. It is. And it does. So that's what I wanted to say. If it still says that they're 28, they lying. They tweaking it. No, yes, they're tweaking. I was like, maybe they just ain't updated. No, and they have no relation sometimes to the people that you are conversing with. That it's your birthday. Even like on Jack, it puts a little cupcake on you. Or a little icon to let people know it's your birthday. They petty. So they just be lying. Hoes be lying. And it depends on the type of work you do. Cause like some of them be trying to escort. They don't tell you, you know what I'm saying? You gotta go, these days you gotta go on Rent Me. You gotta go find these hoes. Because these hoes will trick you or whatever. And they 40 and their profile say they 26. Oh, I've been in that situation multiple. Sure. But I don't knock it. You know what I'm saying? Do what you gotta do. I know, do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? But I got some friends, you know what I'm saying? That, you know, they do that. And I don't knock it. You know what I'm saying? Because some people like the younger. And if you got the face and you look a little bit younger, but you got the younger that like the older. So why is you hiding your age? Right. But necessarily the younger who like the older ain't gonna pay. I'm saying these is people who like step your cookies up. They're night walkers. So they need to step their cookies up. Because if your cookies sit high, their cookies crumbling. But it is a red flag. So we both could agree that's a red flag. This say social media stalking. I don't feel like that. Hoes be doing it though. Is it normal to scroll back 2 years on somebody's Instagram or is that creepy? I don't think that's creepy. That's creepy. It is not creepy. That's creepy. That is not creepy. That's creepy. What? All right, if you feel like it's creepy, put the zombie emoji. If you feel like it's not creepy, put the angel emoji down in the comments. Personally, I feel like it's creepy because I'm not going that far. I don't give a fuck who you were before I met you. I don't care. And when somebody be like, oh, I got into a real bad car crash 2 years ago. And no. You here today. Oh, let me tell you about my ex. Fuck that nigga. Okay. That is not creepy. It is, because why do you want to know about that part of my life that you didn't exist for? Because I feel like that's how you, before you, like, that's how you get to know somebody really. Picture say 1,000 words. So if you reading 1,000 words, and what are none of them words the words that they got to say? Now you done fucked yourself up. I feel like when we look at pictures and we look at stuff like that, we get perceptions. A perception of our own of a person that's not true. That could be true too. I can understand. So I don't look on purpose because I'd be like, send me your favorite picture of yourself. Because that will say something to me. Because then I could tell you if you're a woman or a man by the picture that you chose. Right? See, that could happen though. Because you could scroll that. Listen, niggas who do that is smart. Because if you go on motherfucker, hey, let's say you go on Fine Bitch Age. You know what I'm saying? It's Fine Bitch, and you go to a page, you scroll back 2 years and you see Adam's apple. That's important. You need to scroll back. You need to take your time and scroll. You know what I'm saying? Because you might be like, damn, goddamn. Goddamn. For me, I guess because like just being gay and just being as plain as it is, 2 things I'm going to do within the first 48 to 72 hours. I'm going to ask you a picture of what you like of yourself. I'm going to ask to speak to you on the phone. Yeah. Because I need to hear your voice. Because you can't hide shit in the voice. When you smiling on the phone, you can hear a bitch smiling. The sounds of their letters change. Don't ask me how I know, but I know. So I have to hear you talking because I can hear intention. And I got to see what you think of yourself when you look at your own photos. What do you think you looking fly look like? Wow. Because I know when I send a photo, I'm just going to send you one with the face beat and one without the face beat. These are both me. Yeah. Oh, no, I ain't finna see no. You ain't finna see me slacking. Hold on, but me slacking. I'm gonna send that. That's right. We gotta remember, I'm the one that get dressed to go to Walmart. We slacking, yeah. I got robes. I got 7 robes at the house so I can dress as a different person when I walk around half naked. I don't believe in slacking. My slacking is like a gay man with his wrist like this. That's falling down. It don't drop. It just hangs. So, but that's my thing. Like, I want you to see me in my rare form, but I also want you to see me when I'm done the fuck up. If you send me a picture and you done up, mind you, I like neighbors, but your done up is compared to my done up. And we have a conversation that we need to have. Why is you cosplaying as a man? But you would know that if you scroll down, you would know who they was. I'm scrolling a little bit long. I would say we've been around people who were feminine that stepped into their masculinity. Yeah. Or that were masculine and stepped into their femininity. But if you are cosplaying a masculine person, yeah, but in reality, you really feminine. We have a problem. Yeah. Like being in the club, see somebody's nigga brawling. Yeah. Big muscles. And he's sitting there to every song. And one of the people I was hanging with was like, oh, he look good. He look good. I said, that's a woman. They said, why? I said, I know this one detail. But give it the DJ working a good beat. Give it like 2 or 3 months off. Make the super bass come on. Oh, it wasn't super bass. What was it? I'll get it up. Really? You can tell when they about to miss it. No thing. Hey. In the story. And see, that's what he's saying. No shade. That was no shade. But I really love him. I had to ignore the word out around. But you can tell when the DJ is working up to twerk music. Especially New Orleans bounce. They start cycling through Megan first. Yeah. And they might throw in a little Glorilla. Then they go back through some Megan, then some City Girls. And then next thing you know, you start hearing that clap over and over again. Yeah. And now we're twerking. Cincinnati came on. This man is in basketball shorts, pants sagging, baseball jersey, big chain on. Look like a whole street thug. Next thing you know, cup in hand, one hand on me, twerking his life away. And I mean, like, that's my time. And I mean, better than me. And they said, how you knew he was a woman? I said, he got a butterfly charm on his chain just like me. I knew he was a girl. He believed in Mariah Carey. He's a lamb. Lemony. So the Lemony. I definitely, that line on your profile stuff, lying in general, why is you pretending? Yeah, we're too old for that. Even if you're not too old, you get your ass beat these days about lying. Yeah. Because imagine you done lied about who you are, like you said a couple of episodes ago. Person done got you out somewhere. Now they boyfriend done showed up. Listen, you could put people in some precarious situation. Yeah. Now I gotta fuck you and them up. Yeah. Or better fact, I'm finna help them beat you up. The muscles way, my whole day new. The old, the new. And if I'm just like, if you let me in on a lie, I'll lie with you. Mm-hmm. Cause y'all know my quote. Do not ask me for a lie. Everybody always talking about the ick. You heard of that? Like the ick, like something give you the ick. What's the pettiest thing that has given you the ick? The pettiest thing that's giving me the ick that I've done or somebody else has done. Somebody else has done. That whole sleeping with somebody else's partner or ex just because y'all fell out. That to me is a very big ick. Really? Because why would you do it? Yeah. Why would you? Or even, okay, I have a bigger ick. If you fall out with me You fall out with my team. Don't be over here. I don't fuck with you and I don't do this and I don't do that, but you still talking to the team on the low. And you still asking what how he doing. Don't do that. Cause if you fell out with me, it's in my ick. If you fell out with me, you fell out with the team. Because if I fall out with you, it's not that I don't fuck with them, but if I know I came through on your face, I'm not gonna do that because I know them people loyal to you. So I'm not gonna put myself in that position. But people be out here doing it and it's icky to me. And they be mad petty because you could tell when they're being petty. Oh, well, how they doing? Well, what they been up to? Oh, well, I still don't care. Oh, why I'm in your mouth? You know what I'm saying? Like, why I'm there? Yeah. Why I'm there? Straight up. What's your it? I don't mind with people, you know what I'm saying? That ain't, I don't care about that. Like, you can be cool with whoever or whatever. Eventually, maybe you'll see what I see. You know what I'm saying? If you don't, then cool. You know, whatever. My family is weird, though. Like, why you still talking to my mama? Like, nah, mom, hang that up. Don't do that. Why you still talking to my cousins? Yeah, I don't mind my cousins. No, why did you still talk? They're my cousins. Right. Them little, like, the friends, you might got a little inch. But blood, you know you don't know them fucks. Leave them alone. Yeah, true. I understand that. I wouldn't trip though. I wouldn't trip too bad. My cousin's cool as fuck. I understand. You're gonna want to be around them. I get it. Sooner or later they gonna see what I see. Tell your family to step in closer. That's what I be telling them. If your family was a bitch made, then you would have to deal with them. Exactly. Go back to your own. But we just talked about this too. Like when it comes to relationships, it's that manipulation shit. You know what I'm saying? That you coming in and you like, oh, I like you for you. That's I like you for real. I like you for you. But then as soon as like I let you in my space, you trying to change me. That's icky. You trying to change me. Icky Vicky. No, you know what? I don't do the things that you want me to do. I don't do the things that you like. Yeah, it was okay that I had a little attitude. It was okay I had a little spice to me. It was okay that I lived my life like this when we was just talking. But now you got me in your clutches. And now you trying to mold me like I'm clay. Yeah, I don't want it. Bitch, we hard body. Yeah. You can't mold this. And somebody who always the victim. Oh. My cousin sharing this shit on Facebook. Shout out to Dummy. Shout out to cousin. Cousin, it said, why the fuck you always the victim in your own story? You the weak character or something? Anybody that knows me and has had a Delaware into life coaching, know I always tell them what I learned in therapy. There are 3 V's in the story. There is a victim, there's a villain, and there is a victor. Yeah. Always choose to be the victor or the villain. It actually played a fucking role in the story. Right. If you choose to be a victim, you basically say you had no power to do anything right, and you wasn't going to try to do nothing right. And you had no power to do anything wrong, and you wasn't going to try. You just sat back and let everybody and everything fuck you over. That is some crazy ass shit. And I know a few O's. A few out there in the world right now. That were literally every story. Oh, well, this person did this to me. Next situation happened. Oh, this is what happened to my car, but you ain't put the oil in the motherfucking car. But you blame the car for breaking down. It's stupid shit. Oh, well, this person cheated on me, but you cheating. That'd be the crazy. And he said, oh, you cheated, but they don't know. Hold up. Because maybe she was going to stop. And did it. Did you see that TikTok of that girl who said, I finally decided, she was crying on TikTok, and she said, he caught me the last time when I finally decided I wasn't going to cheat no more. It was her last time cheating. And he caught her on that last time. How you catch? In the comments was like, you know, ain't nothing wrong. You was just helping your cousin with the groceries. Damn. They say if he ain't gonna stick beside you, he ain't a real one. Well, listen, speaking of not liking lies, it's shit like that. Our one little audience member here, you guys, they've been around for quite some time, so they're very fond of this story. Somebody that we knew was caught giving fellatio. in somebody else's apartment. So basically, they were a guest inside the friend's apartment. So we're going to call them R and K. All right. So K had the apartment. R was just staying over there. R was sucker dick in that person's bedroom on their bed. Oh, SB. Now, there's another friend named I. I walks into the apartment. I opens the door and sees it. Now, the man who is receiving fellatio jumps up, buttons up his pants, and runs. R has mayonnaise over their face. Pause. Right. Mayonnaise, we know what I'm talking about. Damn. That was delicious. So I'm like, he probably got that all dose. Yeah, so R gonna go fretted by K about what's going on. R says, oh, that was just my cousin. He came over to comfort me because yesterday was the day that my mom died. Put it on your mommy. Put it on your dead mother. Lying on your dead. So, and on your dead mama. Sorry, Michael, but I had to get it out. Oh, but my first question became, okay, babe, that was your cousin? Okay. So when has any of your family members hugged you with their knees around your neck? Well, I'll be damned. It's a good question. And he started stuttering. I said, so that's a lie. I said, also, were you guys eating wings? Because water rage. What do you wish you eat? Did he make you a ham sandwich? Did you have hibachi? Oh, no. Also, why was your cousin in such a rush to get out the house when your friends came in? Scared. Why was your cousin terrified? He didn't even introduce himself. Cold. Also, why does your cousin live across the street and has a girlfriend? Oh, see. That, to me, is the ick. Yeah, that's the ick. Ooh, you like you better throw up. Yeah, this is nasty. Because how? I be telling people I done lived some real life, But he a headhunter, though. But, hey. He turned around after we started being friends with him. He slept with the person I was dating at the time. No. He did. And I wasn't sleeping with them either. We were literally just dating. Oh. I think we had been dating for like 6-7 months, and we still hadn't had sex. I'm wrong. We fucked once, and it was trash. Well, had dated each other, but slept with him, and was driving the little boy around in my car. The craziness, the gall, and the motherfucking good shit. It say this transparent filter. Is it a green flag if someone openly states their pronouns and STI statuses up front? I feel like duh. That's a big green flag. Like duh. But the pronoun part, I don't care what you want to be called. Because bae is bae. Yeah, I care. I don't. I mean, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? But like, I don't want to mispronounce you. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to That's all. What is called mispronoun? You said it right. Oh, mispronounce. Yeah, I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? For me, it's very much so. I'm never gonna call you boy or girl. You gonna get a nickname. True. Oogie. Yeah. They, boo, honey, sugar, love. Facts. And I'm gonna pick out a feature, and that becomes your personal nickname. Like shoes, glasses. Is it possible to have a no strings attached relationship with someone without catching feelings? Yeah. Yes. I'd prefer those. I actually prefer those. Me too. But why? Why? We all crave for the same thing, which is human connection and touch. Yeah. But sometimes we're not craving the baggage that comes along with it. Yeah. And sometimes feelings come along with baggage because people be wanting you to answer for their present and their past. Yeah. And fit the expectations of their future. I don't got time for that. Yeah. I love a good no strings attached. Me too. Because I'm Pinocchio in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? And no strings to hold me up. Yeah. So I preferred it. How about anything? I prefer no strings attached for real. Well, I prefer friends with benefits. You know what I'm saying? Friends with benefits. Well, I know you can be friends. We gotta hang out. We gotta go get something to drink. I know. You know what I'm saying? And then respectfully, I'm gonna make you know there's a friend. No, I can't do it. Because now we hunching. And for me, I'm a very intellectual person. So naturally, when I'm sitting down with people, because I'm an intellectual, I'm paying more attention to you than anything else around. And in those moments when I'm doing stuff like that, it makes people feel like I like them. So I've had to learn, if we're gonna have no strings attached, it is let's live in the house and maybe watch a movie, maybe order something in, maybe do something in the house, hunch, and you got to go. But going out in public, boy, yeah, that's hanging out too though. Yeah, no, but that's not free. You're still a stranger. Stay on your side. Stay over there. Why are you looking at me? You're supposed to be watching a movie. Very much so that. Yeah. Like, rub it on my leg while we watch it out. Keep your hands to yourself. What are you doing? See, I like to cuddle. You know what I'm saying? I like to cuddle with selected people. Yeah. Like, I believe in cuddling with my friends. See, I think that is so adorable because girls do it all the time. I love it. Especially my female friends, I'm laying my head on your lap, straight up. Yeah. Because number one, your thighs is warm. Yeah. I mean, for something like that, cool. You know what I'm saying? But they rub my back. Also, but I don't rub my damn back. I'm the baby of my siblings. So true. I'm still used to being, I'm grown and I still like being baby. So, yeah, cuddle. Me and my old friend, we used to sleep in the bed all the time. Same bed. Look, no, I mean, like, hard down. I don't want to be in my bed by myself tonight. Because a lot of times you want that companionship and it's literally right there. Hey, can we just lay in the bed and watch a movie? Then we lay in the bed. And sometimes you sleep and you end up cuddling, but it's nothing romantic. You wake up and be like, bitch, you stink. Get out of my bed. Straight like that. A bitch, brush your teeth. Why your mouth smell like that? Friendship. And sometimes you realize when you have that and you're able to exist in that in your friendships, you stop chasing fucked up situationships as much. Because you have the companionship. So now you're not chasing companionship. Now you're actually looking for a real companion. Fast. Oh, none of this. All right. Well, it's been a little shady. But in this episode, I feel like it wasn't as much a sight. But, it's all fun and games when we just hear, sharing our stories with each other and coming together for y'all. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, tune in. We'll be back next week. And like I said, tell your mama, your daddy, your cousin, your sister, hey, your brother, your dog, your hoe, that you better go watch our show. Watch our show. Watch our show. Watch show. Watch our show. Watch our show. Be shady and safe on the low. Let's go.
Thanks for listening to Shady and Safe. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you next time.